everyone, my name is Shambhavi. I'm a student at Cluster Innovation Center, Delhi University, and I'm pursuing a bachelor's degree in Humanities and Social Sciences. And my academic interests lie in sociology, social psychology, and gender studies. And today I want to share with you my story as a change maker. The earliest notable incident in my life would be in third grade. I was 8 and I had an idea to make posters that we would be sharing with our neighbors, and the posters appeal to them to save the environment. And midway in the process of drawing and painting those posters, I froze and I realized that wait, am I not wasting paper? Couldn't I have thought of a better way to convey the message to my neighbors? Am I just being part of the problem instead of being part of the solution? I was disappointed in myself, but we circulated the pamphlets that were already made. Years later, when I looked into this incident again, it gave me an insight and observation on who I am as a person, as a change maker, as a member of society. I'm someone who is too afraid of being wrong. Well, I was someone who was too focused on being right, and that got even more pronounced in the recent years. So fast forward a few years, social media has taken over our lives, and everyone is talking about social issues. Everyone is a feminist, everyone is an environment advocate, everyone condemns all forms of inequalities and violences online. Seems to have very witty opinions, very witty things to say, especially I'm talking about Twitter. You can see people sharing short, crisp, witty remarks about the traumas and struggles of people they have probably never met. And honestly, I'm the kind of person who doesn't speak in riddles. I have a very simplistic sincerity about the things I say. And the kind of an environment that I saw, most of my activism has been limited virtually, and especially these days because now we're forced to not be outdoors. Well, everyone who can stay indoors is being advised to stay indoors. So I was really overwhelmed and afraid because everything, anything that you said would be categorized into black or white. Every social issue, people's lives turned into social debates on social media. Whether or not environmental degradation is a thing became a question with a yes or no for an answer. Whether you put on makeup or you don't, you're not feminist enough. Or you're a radical feminist who apparently hates men. None of the opinions were safe. Celebrities getting cancelled, people spewing hatred on each other. The freedom of women in different religions being used as bait to attack each other's religions. All of this made me really afraid, and it made me think that my opinions, because they don't fit anywhere on this binary, I am not relevant and the world can go on without me. And the F.A.I.R project came up at the best possible time for me. That each one of you here is capable of bringing something important to this conversation. It was one of my most life-changing moments as a change maker. It's exactly what I needed to hear at that moment. And the opportunities that this platform gave me made me realize that we are dangerously turning a world made of thousands of colors into black and white. It's almost dangerous. And those who don't pick sides are considered weak centrists. Pick a side, they'd say, as if every social issue could be reduced to just right and wrong. There is so much that lies between this white and black, and most people never even try to explore it, to go beyond the categories that we have set for ourselves. It's something so debilitating for anyone who wants to bring in some kind of meaningful change. The F.A.I.R project gave me a place where I could go beyond these ideologies, where I could think without fear, where I could question the things that I myself consider right and wrong. Everyone has these biases, and the first step towards making effective change in your social environment is to confront your own biases, to confront your own categorization of the world. And we had an amazing conversation about categorization and its relevance. Well, it's relevant because that's how we build upon meanings and meanings. It's our human legacy, but we don't have to, and we can't afford to let this categorization get into the way of our independent thought process. I was given the issue of environment versus technology, and I was one of those people who hated technology. I mean, I was all like, why did we invent the air conditioners? We could have had an earth that was cool enough for us to never need air conditioners. But guess what? We made them, and we have already set our bed. All we can do is make things better the way they are. And that realization came when I actually went beyond my already developed thought process and tried to understand the other side, and tried to further build a bridge between these two ideas. It was something that in my heart I always knew there has to be a way out, and to have finally found it, I feel liberated. I feel that as a change maker, it's my responsibility to let more and more people realize that social activism is not limited to the ideas being presented to you. It's about going beyond, reading between the lines, finding information that is deliberately being hidden from you. Because we live in a world of propaganda. We can't not acknowledge that. So to any young change maker, that my voice reaches to. I want you to say that be kind to yourself. Forgive yourself and allow yourself to think things that maybe others would condemn you for, hate you for. You will lose friends. You will lose relationships. You will have to burn several bridges in your life. But the life that you then build for yourself and for others around you, that would be a life that people after you would always thank you for. You will thank you for it. To live consciously, to live a life that is meaningful, is one of the bravest things one can do for not only themselves but for society at large.